before I get into this video and the main topic of it or subject of it, I just wanted to say, damn, this channel has so much more potential than I think I'm letting on. Because I don't really repost the shorts or any of the content to like other platforms that much. I'm not consistent in doing that, like reposting it to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or any other spaces of the like, because it's like I'm focused mainly just on YouTube, but it's nothing for me to download a short, keep it in my camera roll, and then upload it to another platform and do that every single day. It's just that I got other things I'm doing. Like I like to make music and stuff on my day, and that takes a little bit of time. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So and I do business too. That takes a little bit of time. So I've got other uploads and other downloads to do in other aspects of the interests that I'm working on right now, that it's kind of hard for me to do that. But something I probably need to look into and do more of. But I'm not too worried about blowing up super fast. That's probably what I would be doing if I was. But I don't know. Maybe I gotta get someone to do that for me, or I'll just do it, and I'll pick up the proper time to do it. But what I want this video to be is, the title is, "It would be okay if I didn't have to act like it was." I think I'm gonna have to probably apply for a job soon or something, right? Got some things going on in my life, and yeah, I've got to get a job, part-time or full-time, something just to support myself alongside the stuff I'm doing. Got to look into it. Don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks from now, but I'll just keep you guys posted, right? I don't want to go too much into it, but basically, with this video, when it comes to working a job, it's like it would be cool to work a job and they hire you and you're employed now, and you're just like, you know what? I'm just here purely for the money. I know this, you know this, and you know, I don't really want to have to pretend that I like it here, because I don't. I'm just here for what it can give me, and that's it. Nothing else. I'm just here for one thing, just money. That's it. Not for connections, not for nothing, right? Not for the clientele, not for that at all. That they don't matter to me. None of that stuff matters. I'm literally just here for the check. And it's like, even then, you're forced as a worker, you're forced to be like, you know what? I have to put on a smile. I have to put on a persona that I don't identify with when doing this role, because it's part of the policy. And it doesn't even have to do with my role, because I don't have to be happy to do my job well. I could be miserable and do my job well, because I know if I do it well, I get paid. Not because, if I do my job, if I tell myself that I'm happy instead of accepting that I'm not happy and I'm miserable and I'm sad, that I'm going to somehow do better. When all it is in the job is just a repetition of doing it that starts to build a skill over time. It has nothing to do with my disposition towards it. It has everything to do with my discipline towards it, right? Like, two different things, It's like, I could never show up at the job, or very rarely show up at the job. I could show up at the job once a week and put on my smiley face, right? But it doesn't mean I'm going to perform well because I feel good about it. But I could show up at the job 6 days a week, put on a miserable face, but because I'm there more often and I'm able to be in I'm consistently in an environment that's like pushing me to build skills surrounding that role for an extended period of time, in comparison to being there just 1 day a week, I'm obviously going to be better at the job, right? Even if I feel worse. So those things don't, like, my happiness at the job and my level of performance doesn't fucking correlate at all. Not really. There may be some small correlation there, but I don't think that's the larger picture. The greater indicator is just how frequent, how How much do I frequent this role? The more I frequent this role, if I'm doing something full-time compared to part-time, I'm going to be better at it being full-time, being a full-time worker than being a part-time worker. You know, it's quite obvious. You know, it's pretty rare that it's the other way around. You know, so on average, more likely, the higher odds being that if I'm there 6 days a week, I'm going to be better than someone who's there 1 day a week in the same role, the same position, right? And building up the skills over time. I'm going to end up being more competent than this other person. You know, it doesn't matter if they have a better work-life balance or not, a better disposition, feeling better, and I could feel worse and still outperform them because I'm there more often. So of course that will be the case. So you know, but because of company policy and because of your colleagues around you and all this, you know, nonsense, you just gotta be like put on this happy-go-lucky face, because you don't want to make it, because it's like, you know, then people are going to start talking about you for making it awkward and make it a problem, you know, when it's really not a problem. It's like but enough people talk about it, you being awkward you being awkward to, I don't know, maybe awkward to look at or awkward to, you know, I don't really know what people will make up, but being awkward in general, they'll start talking, all the colleagues start talking, all the employees start talking, then they go tell the employer all at once, and now it's a big thing, you know, because they couldn't keep their mouths shut about how you truly felt about the role. You were just there for one simple thing, is to do it as good as you can so that the company earns money. When the company earns money, you earn money, and that's it. Everyone gets what they want, right? But I'm not there to show I'm happy being here, you know, because this place isn't my home, you know. It's uncomfortable as hell being there. It's like this doesn't give me any type of comfort, you know. You know, and comfort, being overly comfortable is not a good thing. But sometimes comfort is required so that you can have a little bit of like chill. And it's like there's no chill there. So why would I act like there is? You know, why am I gonna put on this front? You know? You don't pay me to put on this front. You don't pay me to act happy-go-lucky. You pay me to perform to the best of my ability. So that's all I want to do. But they make it seem as if it's law to also put on the happy-go-lucky archetype. And it's like, I'm going to ditch that. I'm not showing that in the workplace. I'm not smiling. I'm not, you know, my face is going to be poker. I'm going to be on my Lady Gaga shit. I'm just not going to, you're not going to crack a smile out of me for nothing. I'm just going to be there, you know, with my face showing no emotion and just looking to how can I get the job done, you know? And that's it, you know? That's the video. It's like, it would actually be okay. My disposition would actually be better towards the industry and working a job and a 9 to 5 if they actually allowed you to bring your personality in with that as well, you know, and express your true self, which is if you're miserable at the job, be miserable. If you're actually happy with the job, be happy, you know. But everyone has to have a default of acting and being happy. And if you show that you're any signs of looking miserable or being miserable, someone's going to call that out and pull you to the side like, hey, is there a problem? Is there anything we can do to make it better for you here? No, there's not. Okay? I don't even want to be here. I'm here for one thing. You know, there's not anything you can do to make it better. There won't be. No, because I don't even like being here. So how is that a possibility? I didn't ask for this. Why are you giving me this intervention for? Why are you interrogating me? Because I'm just being me? You know?